Question.
Sure.
Is there anything about the program that surprised you?
Yes. um, I was surprised about a couple of things. One is I was in another master's program before many years ago, and it was just all about turning in the assignment, getting it done. And being in this program, I might get emotional. Sorry. I found that since the first day I met and the cohort model too, the cohort model and the professors, I never expected to meet a group of people so special. I'm from North Carolina. None of my family lives in this area, and I moved here 5 years ago to pursue urban ministry. And I was looking for a group of great people that I could probably get engaged in. I never thought in a million years that I would ever make some of my lifelong friends. And I met 12 people in my cohort, and each and every one of us have supported each other for 2 years. Whether I came and volunteered with my friend Dawn at her organization, or she volunteered at mine, or they came to my banquet fundraising opportunity, or we provided advice to one another in our different fields of work or encouragement, you really create a family, and that's not what I expected to walk into. And we are all so close connected. Actually, I'm going to hang out with one of my cohort members tonight for dinner. And 3 weeks ago I had a lunch with 2 of my other cohort members, and then I'm sending my other cohort member employees. So you just never know who you're going to meet, and I think that was special. Hans is such a great leader. He really cares about the student. I know you hear him talk about the brown chair. He really means it. He really cares about you, and he wants you to succeed. It's not just about getting an A, which is all I thought about in my head. I have to have the A. But Hans really listens, and he really shares with you ways that you can really not only improve yourself in your class, but also outside of the classroom. I can honestly say I have a special connection with every one of my professors. There is not one professor that I had the opportunity to be in, privilege and opportunity to be in front of, that I did not learn something great. I look forward to the residencies. Most people be like, oh, we have to do all these reading. None of our class, we just look forward to seeing each other and learning great new things. And that was so exciting. Don't take those residencies for granted. It's not just about fulfilling the requirement, but it's about really actively learning and engaging in dialogue and hearing other people's perspective that actually you can take back to your job, and not only your job but life, to help you in your field of work. One of the other things I found surprising isn't about a reading that you have to do, but how quickly I was able to take that same all those reading assignments and apply it quickly to my job. Every class that I took, ironically, happened to help me in my role as I was an operations and HR manager. I learned how to do budgeting and manage budgets just as I was finishing up accounting. You know, I got to expand on my knowledge of employee engagement just as I was creating a coaching mentoring model for retention for my organization. And then just the wonderful heart of Karen, who every time we came to our residency, she poured into us, asking us how we felt about the program, how they can make improvements in the program. I never ever saw the intentionality of such a wonderful program that constantly wants to make themselves better. And that is what I see in a nonprofit management program, constantly asking for our opinions or our thoughts about how they can improve the program to better equip the students. That's very special. And you don't get that always out there in the real world, or even in larger programs at other schools. So those are a couple of things that I found very surprising about the program. I would recommend the nonprofit management program to any person wanting to pursue excellence and wanting to be the best leader that they can be in the nonprofit realm.